Hi there. Thought I'd just tell you about why I wrote that post the other day. I wrote a post called Why I Despair of Sellers Sometimes, and I'll also tell you why I despair of banks. Well, the other day I wrote one about sellers because a seller put the price up by 30,000 euros of their property. They got a right to do that, of course, but the usual question, if they can't sell it at one price, 180,000, how are we going to be able to sell it at 210,000? And they can say all they like that prices might go up. They're not. So anyway, that's why I despair of sellers at times. But today I despair of banks. I have been talking with one of the banks, and they shall not remain nameless. It's the CAM, and a very interesting property that they've got on their hands, which is perfect for one of my buyers, one of my clients. The problem is going to see it. They've got a sign outside saying it's for sale. I'd be interested in taking my client to go and see it, but I can't because nobody in the bank knows how much it is. It's not on their website and won't be for 3 or 4 weeks. And the people in the bank who told me this, they've been told every day, sell, sell, sell. So sell all the properties on the books, but they can't. Because when there's what you call a hot lead, they don't do anything about it because they can't do anything about it. So I have to say, what are they really playing at? I can go to any other bank and say, what list have you got? And they tell me. But this just doesn't work. The system doesn't work. Everything's got to be done through Elche, which is their central point. I've got to say, very disappointed with the bank. I might send them this video too. There's been reported that a lot of the cashless could go broke in the next year or so. So all of these properties they've actually repossessed recently, well, they're going to have to sell them. And the people in the banks have been told sell, sell, sell. Now, I rang up today about one in the CAM, which was very interesting for my clients. It took them half an hour, and finally they couldn't give me any information because it's not on the website yet, despite the fact that it's been for sale for at least 2 months, and I know that. So, you know, they've got a sign up, you can't go and see it, you can't find out the price, you can't find anything about it. It's a total waste of time trying to sell it. I'll tell you more in a minute. Now you can see across the road, this is the property. Relatively new building, nice building. Looks like it might be a good flat. Can I find out anything about it? Well, not through the CAM, I can't. Look where it is, by the way. 100 yards away from the Torres Quad. So we've come to the conclusion that the CAM website's a shocker, yeah? But what you can do is, if you look down, if you look at the screen at the moment, I'm giving you other websites for other banks. They're all available properties that have got onto there, but there's a time lag between when the bank gets the property in its hands and when the property is actually ready to sell, and also when it comes on the website. Sorry, but it's a bit bright today. Yeah. So what I'm going to suggest is that you have a look at these websites, see the type of properties that are available. They're from various banks that I've got contacts with. And then if you're really interested in properties which can be financed up to 100% at times, but usually you're in the range of 80 to 90%, get in touch and we'll see what we can do. Because really, until you actually get in touch with your requirements and they put me in touch with the person who deals with that area, we won't know exactly what's available. There's a good possibility that there's a lot of good stuff available which isn't on the website yet because of that time lag between when the property becomes available and when you can see it on the website. So come and have a look at what's available on these sites, and then get in touch with me and say, I'm interested in this property, or if not, at least tell me, well, this type of property is going to interest me, and I'll speak to the banks for you. Okay? Anyway, that's enough of a rant for today. Hopefully it was a rant that's going to be interesting for you.